Week 1 kicks off from the Motor City as Jared Goff makes his Detroit Lions debut. They'll need to put the pedal to the metal against the 49ers. Next on EA Sports.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place is just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our sixth season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
Well, Brandon, I'm ecstatic to be back with you, of course, and we've got a good one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment and start to catch up?
Yeah, passer rating, CD, an all-time high. Completion percentage also an all-time high. So as you said, will those numbers continue to climb northward, or will the defenses adjust? And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here comes the new-look Lion offense here in 2021, led by their quarterback in his first season in Detroit after 5 in L.A., Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, came really within 1 quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Goff. Open man is Quintez Cephus. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
3rd and long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him. And somehow he turned a short pass into a first down. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Goff now looking to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. The NFC's Pro Bowl punter a year ago, Jack Fox, on to punt for the Lions. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The 49er offense coming out here for the first time, led by their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo, 5th season with the 49ers, 8th overall in the National Football League.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Throwing to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Goff. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson from 21 yards away. And the Lions on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come up and downfield, but they never did.
Being chased out left. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and the Lions have recovered. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker. CD but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Samson Ebukam. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Goff. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he will find his man Samuel. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And this is incomplete. So we've reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He will They'll take this all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Jared Goff and the rest of the Lions offense set to go to work once more. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Tackle by Emmanuel Mosley. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Gone. And that's out to the flat for Swift. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Goff on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And this one taken in by Cephas. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Goff now to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back now at Ford Field. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28.
On 2nd down, Swift. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Swift. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Seibert able to knock this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down 10-7, 1:09 to play. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Garoppolo to throw. Finding Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now Garoppolo. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of the face mask, I think. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back to throw. Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Now it's the Lions' turn, trailing by 4. A little over 30 seconds remaining. And they've got to travel to full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Goff. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4.
It's 3rd and 7.
Goff now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Niners, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each.